Peace, blessings, much respect, much love. It's your boy, the Ghetto Guru, aka Shango, coming back with a third video of the day, and it's gonna be my last video, and I'm out of here. But yeah, I'm gonna get straight into it. Oh, before I get into it, I hope everything, if you ain't see the other two videos, I hope everything is well with you. Hope you're having a good day. If not, I hope the rest of your day get better. But I'm gonna get straight into the third video. So this third video is gonna be titled, God is withholding your blessings because of your circle. Excuse me. God is withholding your blessings because of your circle. Parentheses, Rico Love Dream. So I'm gonna elaborate. So for those that don't know, the artist out there, the singer, writer as well, wrote a lot of hits for a lot of different people, big names. Y'all go look up Rico Love. Y'all don't know. It's funny I just say y'all don't know because he had the hit song on his own called They Don't Know. So if y'all don't know, go look him up. But basically, I was thinking about a message in a video that he did a few years ago that inspired me, and it made me think of the message that I'm doing right now. So he did a video of, it's funny, they playing Brandy Full Moon. New Moon is on Friday. It's funny. I just was talking about Aquarius too in the other video. But anyway, so he did a video maybe about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I believe. Y'all could look it up on YouTube. And he was talking about this dream that he had, right? So he was talking about he had this dream, right? So the first day he had the dream, he was somewhere chilling with his friends and, you know, hanging out. And he said this guy walked up to him like, yo, I got something to tell you. But I can't tell you right here. I need you to get by yourself. So he's like, yo, just tell me right now. And the guy was like, nah, I can't tell you right now. You need till you get by yourself. I'm gonna holler at you later. So he said, another time he had a dream. See the guy again. He said the same guy. The guy walked to him like, yo, you still ain't by yourself. I need to tell you something, but you still ain't by yourself. You gotta get by yourself. Rico Love was in the dream like, yo, just tell me right now. What is it? What you gotta tell me? The guy was like, nah, you gotta wait till you get by yourself. He left. So he seen him in the dream a third time. So he said the same guy was like, yo, like, I was trying to tell you that there's $1 million over there in that box waiting for you, but you ain't never get by yourself because I didn't want to tell you in front of everybody because they would have took it away, and you, in your heart, you would have gave it away. So why is that significant to the title of the video? Because basically what he was saying while he had that dream was that God was trying to show him that sometimes you are blocking your own blessing because of the people that you got around you, and you want to take those people with you, and you want to give them your blessing because, like you said, you mean good in your heart, and God know you're a good person, but God know you're gonna give it away, and God don't want you to give away the blessing that He got for you because it's for you. It's not for anybody else. And like I said, you got a kind heart, you're a giving person, and all those things, and God know the people that you got around you is gonna eat it up, and they're gonna mess up the opportunity because you being a caring person you're gonna give it away. And God don't want that. So this is why I bring in the title of my video where I'm saying God is withholding your blessings because of your circle. Because a lot of times we think that we doing something bad, we out of alignment, we did something that was karmic, where our karma is coming to us when we looking for our blessings, and we like, yo, I'm doing all the right things, God. I'm doing everything you told me to do. I'm putting in the hard work. I'm doing the gift and the talents that you told me to do, and I don't see the blessings. I don't know where it's at. Like, where is that, God? And we looking at God and we don't realize God is shaking his head because God is like, damn, I want to give you the blessing, but you still got this person around you. Damn, I want to give them the blessing, but they still associate with this person. Damn, I want to give you the blessing, but you keep giving this person chances after they keep doing you wrong. So we don't be looking at it like that. We always want to blame God first. Thank you, God. We always want to blame God, the universe, and ancestors first, but not looking at ourselves like, hold on, who's around me? Who do I got around me that's blocking it? Because a lot of times it's not nothing wrong that you're doing. It's not that you're not putting in the work. It's not that you're not in alignment of your gifts and your talents and your abilities. It's not none of that. A lot of times it's because we keep people around that's not supposed to be around no more. And because we got kind hearts and forgiving hearts, there's nothing wrong with having a forgiving heart. There's nothing wrong with being kind. There's nothing wrong with being a nice person. But you got to know how to have boundaries so people don't walk over you. So people don't misuse you, so people don't constantly try to use you for their benefits, or know that try to use you to take you stay along for the ride because they know that you're going to take them with them because you're loyal. Our loyalty could be used for good, and our loyalty could be used for bad. Yes, it's good to be loyal, but our loyalty could backfire on us because we being loyal to a fault, taking people with us just because we knew them for years, but we know they're a backstabber, but we know they ain't no good, but we know they ain't got no good intentions, or they ain't got no goals in life. They don't give you no type of encouragement. They don't give you no type of nourishment of feeding you. And I'm not talking about actual food. Yeah, it could be that too. I'm talking about feeding you nourishment about clarity, giving you some peace of mind, giving you sparking your brain with something, having intellectual conversations with you. They don't push your dreams, nothing. So we keep people around like that, thinking like, oh yeah, I know who they are already. I already know about them. That's cool, but that's not good enough, because you keeping them around, you're gonna mess up a lot of opportunities that you got coming towards you. And if you're not gonna, and if not even that, they're not even gonna come your way, because God gonna be like, yo, I got this blessings. Like in the dream, He's like, yo, I got this $1 million waiting for you, but you never got by yourself. And in the dream, He kept trying to say, yo, you can tell me right here, but it was like, nah, because you gonna give it away. And if I tell you what you got waiting for you around these people, the wolves is gonna come out. They gonna take it all, and God don't want that. So this is what I mean by sometimes it's not because you're not in alignment. It's not because you're not putting in the work. It's not because you're not being obedient to what God, the universe, and the ancestors told you to do. Sometimes it's because you got people around you that don't mean you no good, and you need to get those people away from you because you're blocking your blessings. So we got to keep that in mind, and that's back to the other video what I was talking about in my previous video about being honest with yourself, holding yourself accountable, and being real. Because people like to always look around and look to blame and point the finger. Like I said, people point the finger to God, like, oh, I'm doing everything, God. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm getting this, I'm working on myself, and it's not coming. And it's not God's fault. It's because you not listening by getting rid of people He told you to cut off 3 years ago. They told you to cut off 5 years ago. Take some of us, there was people we supposed to cut off 10 years ago. And we still holding on to the relationships because of familiarity. If I said that right. Thank you, God. But we doing those things because of that. And that's comfortable. It's uncomfortable for people to do something new, to chop somebody off that they knew for 5 years, to chop somebody off that they knew for 10 years, to cut the relationship off and be by themselves. A lot of people don't like to be by themselves, believe it or not. A lot of people are scared of alone time. A lot of people don't know how to be by themselves. And that's one thing that people gotta learn how to do, because that's the only way you're gonna work on yourself, by learning how to be by yourself for some time, so you can be real by yourself. Because when you by yourself, you can hear better. When you by yourself, you block out the outside noise. When you by yourself, you get clarity, and you can now analyze situations different. And you could be like, yo, I ain't even peep this person was doing this. I ain't even peep this person was doing that. I ain't even peep they said that, but they really meant this. You can analyze those things now because you're by yourself. So now you don't have nobody else around you talking, polluting your mind. You don't have them doing any distractions. It's just you, yourself, God, the universe, and your ancestors talking to you to make you realize things about yourself or stuff you was doing. So this is what I mean by we got to start pointing the finger at ourselves and looking around and asking questions like, all right, I'm doing everything. Something ain't right with this picture. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm doing everything God asked me to do. I'm putting in the work into myself. I'm in my purpose. Why is things slowing down? Or why is things seem like they're delayed? And like I said, it's because you got people around you still that don't mean you no good. You trying to be loyal. It's great to have loyalty. It's great to have a big heart. It's great to have kindness in you and being a nice person. But it's also a limit to that, because you have to put boundaries, and you have to also know when to cut that off. Because if you don't, and you're always nice, and you're always being loyal, people are going to know that about you, and they're going to take advantage of you. You think people don't know that? That, oh yeah, they're going to forgive me. Why do you think people going to keep doing you dirty and keep coming around? Because they know, oh, you're going to forgive them. You forgave them last time when you were supposed to cut them off. Oh, you just going to brush it to the side. Or they know you're not a confrontational person. That's another thing too. That's the people pleasing stuff that people got to stop doing. That's another thing too, people pleasing. And that's why people don't speak up, because they're trying to people please. That's passive aggressiveness. That's why a lot of people's passive aggressive, because they don't want to really say what's on their mind. They just like, oh, that's all right, don't worry about it, when they're really upset. And people got to stop doing that, because that is holding you back from a lot of blessings, because you're keeping those people around instead of being honest with them, like, nah, I need to cut you off, or nah, I ain't feel that, or nah. Sometimes you got to stir the pot and start a dispute, because if it's deserving and somebody did something crazy, you need to put them in check. Because if not, people are going to start learning your ways and start learning about you. When people start learning your ways, they start doing more conniving and more craziness around you, because they watch and say, oh, they ain't going to cut that. No, they ain't going to cut me. Oh, they ain't going to forgive me. Look what they did the past few times I did that. Or they going to just let me rock. Oh, I could take this and they ain't going to mind. People start doing stuff like that, and they start doing stuff out of pocket and out of bounds. And that's what I'm saying. When you're out of bounds, people are crossing boundaries. You see? Thank you, God. So that's what I'm saying. People got to start analyzing those things and being real with themselves so they can receive their blessings. So this man, I don't know who this message is for, but whoever you got around you, you need to see. Whoever you got around you, you need to check your circle again. Because if you're wondering that God is punishing you or you did something wrong, you getting karma from something you did 10 years ago, that's why your blessings being delayed. Now, I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's not because of nothing you did. It's not because of nothing you did years ago or recently now. It's not because of nothing you're not doing when it comes to putting in the work in, or it's not because you're not walking in alignment with your life purpose. It's because you got people and mother effers around you that mean you no good, that are backstabbing connivers, and they got no good intentions for you, and they're going to continue to block you. Or if you get that blessing, I'm telling you what's going to happen. God give you that blessing right now, you're going to lose that. It's a reason why he's going to make you wait. Because if you give that blessing right now to people around you, guess what? You, just like Rico loves so around the dream, you're going to give it away at the kindness and loyalty in your heart. You know how hard it's going to be to get back to that spot again? You know how hard it's going to be to get back to that blessing again? This is why you can't play, because you don't know when you're going to get blessed again. These blessings come once in a... Thank you, God. These blessings come once in a lifetime sometimes for certain people. It's a lot of people that got blessed. You've seen the stories. We can look up countless people. Had a blessing, had this, had that, got into the spotlight, got to the world stage, and they messed it up because they gave it away. Because they had people around that was leeches. And you know how hard it was for some of the people still never recovered to this day. And that was 20 years ago. This is my point of saying you can't play around with your blessing, because you don't know when that's going to come back around. And you don't know how hard and long it's going to take you to get back to that blessing. So when you do receive that, check your circle. And before you receive, or before you receive it and it's being delayed, look at your circle and make sure the people that you got around you is actually people that's worth the ride. Well, not even worth the ride, but actually it's worth your time. Because if they're not worth your time, they ain't worth being around in your presence. And that's people that's going to hold you back. So if you're wondering why your blessings is delayed right now, why things seem like they just not going right, or they just things is not coming your way, and you putting in the work and you doing everything you're supposed to do, it's not because you're not doing, it's not because you're doing something wrong, rather it's because you got people around you that's leeches, and God don't want to give you the blessing because you still ain't cut them off. So cut the dead weight off. I'm not disrespecting nobody, but I'm talking about dead weight as far as they're not adding no life to you. Thank you, God. So cut the dead weight off of people that's keeping you dead and keeping you stagnant and at a lower self, and thank you. That's what I'm saying. Open up space. Because when you got to cut off dead weight, you opening up space for people that's going to give you life to come in. Because people don't never want to lose nobody, don't want to cut nobody off, because everybody afraid of being alone, have no friends. And it's the reason why you got to cut those people off, because they're holding the space for the people that's going to enhance your life. I don't know why people don't understand that. So you got to cut off people that's not adding no life to you, because they're wasting time and they're wasting space of the people that God and the universe, the ancestors, trying to bring into your life, that's going to be bringing life into you, that's going to enhance your life. So you got to open up space in your life so those people can come in as well. So just remember that. Peace, blessings, much respect, much love. I hope y'all doing your thing. Stay focused, stay goal-oriented. And like I always say, whether we run, whether we jog, whether we sprint or crawl, because life is that hard sometimes. You can't run, you can't jog, you can't sprint. Only thing we could do sometimes is close to that destination. But like I always say, somehow, some way, we got to make it to that destination someday. So peace, blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all always. I appreciate the support. Like, comment, subscribe. And to the next topic, I'll catch y'all. Peace.